Have you ever wondered how people have perfect credit scores, or essentially by perfect above an 800, okay? And maybe thought to yourself, how did they get there? How can I get there? There are so many things about credit that can confuse us, and things we've been told in the past that throw us off from it. But credit is one of the most, if not the most important thing you can have in an economy, at least in America, right? Because with good credit, you can essentially get things for free, travel for free. You could buy a car or a house without any money down sometimes. I mean, the world and the sky's the limit with good credit. So how can you get to that point where you can have that credit to be able to do those things, right? So if you're kind of in that same boat, this video is for you guys. I personally don't have a perfect score yet. I have about like a 720. I'll give you a quick run through. I had very bad credit. I had a couple of loans that I had pulled out. I had a car loan that I got. I pulled up some other loans to consolidate some debt. I was thinking that I could figure something out, but I didn't really know what I was doing. And it kind of bit me in the ass a little bit for a while, but I started just doing more research and learning exactly how you can benefit from this process. And I just want to share that with you guys. Since then, I've brought my score about 40 points, and it's continuously climbing. I've paid off all of my credit card debt. I recently just got the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, which is a flex card. It's definitely a card you want to have under your belt. The sky's the limit, guys. It can even be higher than the sky. So this will apply for anybody in any financial or credit category that they're in. Whether you have a 550, 750, you need to have this shit down packed, okay? So for starters, all right, find out balance owed on current cards. Okay, you have all these cards. Some people have just one, some people have a bunch of them. Find out exactly how much you owe on each of these cards and tally these things up. Okay, I would personally, if I were you guys, I take notes, and I like to see everything visually, because it makes it a lot easier to organize. So I would get like a little notepad, or maybe even just have like a piece of paper is what I did. Just write everything down, and then that way I can keep track of it, and you can just check it off as you go. So find out how much you owe, okay? Next thing you want to do is you're going to want to make an account with Credit Karma if you haven't already. And essentially you're going to find out what your score is. They're going to keep tabs on your credit, your utilization, everything that you need to know exactly where you're at with your score and how you can make it better is going to be on that app, and it's free. The most important thing about Credit Karma, I think, aside from being able to see that score, is that you can actually go in there and see where you're slacking. There is several factors that come into play when determining your credit score, and those factors specifically have different percentage points as far as the weight that they carry in creating that ultimate score of yours. Then you're going to want to dispute any inquiries or resolved issues. So if maybe there was like an account that isn't yours, or might have been under someone else's name, and there was some kind of confusion, if maybe some information just isn't right, or maybe you had something that was posted there and it should probably be gone by now but it's still there, I would recommend, or maybe you have an incorrect balance update. Those usually take about 30 days to go through, so I would give it a month on them. But regardless, you want to go through those things, see exactly what the stuff are lining up to and adding up to, and if there's anything that doesn't make sense or sticking out, reach out and make a dispute. It's very, very easy to do through Credit Karma, but it's very important because it could be hurting your score a lot. If you have this one thing that maybe happened a couple years ago, or is just incorrect, it's affecting your score, and you can see huge differences in your score just by doing little things like that. Then you want to find out current perks that your credit cards have. So there's different kinds of credit cards, and I will make another video on the specifics of that. I would go in there on your website, on your app, and see exactly what kind of perks or benefits your cards offer, because it can end up saving you some money too. They can give you like discounts on certain like events that you want to go to. They can get reserved dining experiences, exclusive dining experiences. You could even put those towards travel points. I want to know what my cards do, and I want to know what they do right now. Okay, I want to know what they do. I want to know what they can do for me. Is it 5% cashback? Is it 2% cashback? Is it exclusive to certain types of purchases? So you might get a certain cashback value on gas, and then another card gives you a certain cashback value on groceries, and so maybe you want to use that card for this, the other card for that. You just want to know what you got going on. Okay, stay informed, be informed, understand what you have and what you're working with is all I'm saying. Make you a better person for it. Then you're going to want to request an increase on your current credit cards. So this is another very easy way to boost your utilization. Utilization takes up 30% of your score. That's a third, dude. It doesn't matter how much you're spending. What matters is how much percentage-wise out of the total. So if you have $1,000 limit and you're spending $500, your 50% utilization rate, that is not good, my guy. But what if you had, let's say, 2 or 3 credit cards that each have $1,500 or $2,000 limits on each of them, and now your total is $6,000? Okay, now those same $500 that you would have spent, which is 8%, so that same $500 that you just spent is going to give you a much lower utilization rate, which is what's going to benefit your score. They don't care about how much you spend. As long as it's lower than that 10 to 9%, you're going to be in the Gucci realm, which is where I want you guys to be. I want y'all to be Gucci. I literally went through my credit cards that I have right now. I typed in the information, requested an increase, came in immediately. You do it right through the website, right through the app, and it's effective immediately. So that same credit card that I've been using all these years, the same dollar amount that I've been using, everything's the same. Now it's going to benefit my score more, right? So I think that's a very nice one, very important one to go through. Suggest you guys do that ASAP, Rocky. And then you're going to want to expand and diversify your portfolio by getting more credit cards. So that's pretty much the last set. You request those increases. Now you know what you're working with. You know what your credit score is. You know where you can start improving it. You can set yourself up to get those increases, dispute any stuff you don't enjoy or don't think makes sense or is incorrect, and then just apply to other credit cards. All right, it's all up to you. The point is, you want to get a credit card. You want to get credit cards lined up that can start increasing your credit limits, start giving you that history that's going to start forming over time, and give you that rapport so you can get your score up ultimately. So I'll add those in the description below, and you can check them out, look into it, see what you like. But that's going to be the final step. The final step is to set reminders and auto pay to never miss a payment and to stay under that 9% utilization. So that's going to be the last thing. Just remember to set all those reminders. Some apps and some credit card companies have auto pay set up, and so I would do is set that stuff up. I even go a little further and put, whoa, that was a strong P, wasn't it? Yeah, that's, hello? Oh, I can see it on my screen. I go an extra distance, and I even put it on my calendar of when that payment is coming up, and I put a reminder for like a week before or a couple days before, just so that I make sure there's enough money in the account, or not to spend any more money on it, because again, I want to stay under that 9 to 10%. So yeah, let me know if this helps you guys or if it doesn't help you. If you have any luck with it or don't, or just have questions, just let me know in the comments below. I'd love to start a conversation about it. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.